Hey everyone, welcome to exercise of the day, and we are going to be doing a front lying exercise. So especially if you tend to sit a lot for your job, perhaps you work on a computer or maybe you do a lot of driving, this is a great way to stretch off the front part of the body, the anterior body. So we are going to be doing what's called a swan. It's one of Joseph Pilates' classical exercises, but we're not going to be doing the full one, we're just going to be doing variations of it. So we will want the hands in a W position when we come down into front lying. Everyone has a different spine. So some people's lower back is fused and you might not even know that. And me as a Pilates teacher wouldn't be able to tell you unless you had a scan. So some people have a really mobile lower back and some people have a really stiff back. And it could be the muscles are tight as well. So if you're not sure how your back is going to respond, start with your hands quite forward. So you're going to be lying on your front. So your hands will be higher than the head. So if you're not sure, even if you think your back is mobile, have them more forward. We can always adjust them because sometimes our ego gets in the way and we want to come up really high, and that's not always the best thing for your spine, the healthiest thing for your spine. So I tend to start low and we can work our way up. So let's come onto the front. And we're going to have the legs in what's called a turn-out position. So I want your knees and your toes pointing outwards. So you just have to give your hips a little shuffle. But the turnout comes from your thigh bones. So it's not a case of just turning your ankles. You really want your thigh bones to turn outwards, okay? If you have big boobs, you might want to have your forehead on the block. I'm going to show you the position and then I'm actually going to keep my head up just because of the microphone. So we're going to be in this position here. So if you have big boobies, you might want a little book or something just under there. It helps to keep your neck in a straight line and gives you space to breathe. Okay, so we'll be there. So like I said, I'm just going to lift my head so that I don't muffle the microphone. Now make sure that your arms are nice and wide so you haven't got your shoulders hunched up. Pull the belly button in and send your pubic bone into the floor and really engage your legs. So contract your thighs and your calves and imagine you're actually trying to touch the wall behind you with your toes, okay? So you can feel that's locking you into position. Now from here, lift the back of your head and then try and lift kind of a little bit of the chest. So I'm still not pushing into the hands just yet. Are your shoulders around your ears? Can you pull the shoulder blades down the back? Your gaze is going to be down towards the mat, so you don't want to be looking up, you want to be looking down. And then release as you come back down to a starting position and let everything go. So belly button pulls in, pubic bone into the mat, engage your legs. Float the back of your head up, keep looking down so the chin is down. Send the shoulders down the back and relax your arms so there's no pushing into the arms. You really want your bum and your back doing the work here. And then release down. Once you come down, just let everything go, have a little wiggle. Now we'll take it up a little bit. So belly button, pubic bone, engage your legs. Lifting the back of the head up without using your hands. Now, when you get to that point where you can't go anymore, I want you to gently push into the floor. But now, as you push into the floor, we don't want the elbows to come up. Can you see what that does to my shoulders? So what I want you to do is, as you push into the floor, think of almost trying to bring your elbows together. And you'll find that it helps to keep the shoulder blades down. So the safest of all is belly button on the floor. That's as much extension as we really need. So some people can go up higher, but then it's almost like crushing your spine. So the safest is belly button on the floor. So the shoulders are traveling away from the ears. My elbows are bent. So be mindful that you're not locking out. Bum is engaged to support the spine. And now we reverse the move. So elbows come down and then head comes down. Once your head's down, relax. So let's do a couple more. Belly button, pubic bone, legs. Coming up first with no hands. Then gently push into the hands. Shoulders go down, elbows hug in. pushing up. Like I said, and you might have a super mobile spine and you can go up, but a hint is if it feels like you're crushing your lower back, then you probably are, come down a little bit where your belly button's on the floor. So chin is slightly down, so we don't want to be looking down there, but you don't want to be looking up there either. You want that neutral spine, and your elbows are soft, so hopefully you can feel your bingo wings working as well. And then release as you come down. Once you come down all the way, give your body a jiggle. So I'm just going to move my hands slightly more down. So breath in. So tummy pulls in, pubic bone down, engage your legs, and then coming up. Relax your shoulders down, elbows are soft. So again, just check that we're not hanging. Keep that bum working. So just check, is your pubic bone still down? We don't want the pubic bone to come off of the floor. And then release as you come down. Marvelous. Hands come under the shoulders, tummy comes in, and then just push yourself up. So again, what does your body want you to do? Maybe you want some cat-cows or a child pose or nothing. So like I said, if you sit at a desk all day, you can do these exercises when you get home. They are fantastic for stretching off and also strengthening your lower back as well, and your bum cheeks and your legs. So I hope you enjoyed the swans, and I'll see you again soon. Bye everyone.